like your hand, it's a farm injury, and like your hand gets cut in a machine, and all your skin gets ripped off.
Why are we talking about that?
I don't know. You said D. I don't know. You said D something. What the hell? Sorry. You can just edit that out.
There's no editing on the show.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
No, we're not editing. Anyways, fix it in post. Anyways, welcome to the short of it.
Welcome.
I'm Tony.
Have you ever noticed that you always talk first?
Yeah. You want to switch it up?
No, you're the boss.
No, go for it.
I'm your sidekick. I'm her sidekick, Rochelle.
No, I think we should switch it up.
No, I don't want to do that because
Okay.
I'm not good.
Can I tell you how nervous I am about this podcast?
Yeah.
I can tell you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
All right. Our guest is a freaking genius, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep my phone really close by so I can like look up questions. But yeah, I it's a little intimidating, I have to say.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of stuff.
I know you have.
Yeah.
He's Inspector Gadget.
He is
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
And then like the nicest person.
Yes.
This is true.
Okay.
I did hear about
That
it.
was, I guess, who
But I
we
didn't
haven't
witness
introduced yet, but he's
Yeah.
just feeling,
He's popping off.
He is
It's
popping
good.
off.
That's good. You can
it's
pop
just,
off if you pop off.
Yeah. It's-
Although this is our time.
It is our time.
He told you.
Yes.
He, the amazing producer who can't get names right on the sheet.
So, what's next for Anna One Studio?
Yeah, how's the One Studios going?
Oh, goodness. Go ahead.
Oh, wow, he leans in and then doesn't say anything. Oh,
I have nothing to say.
he was-
I'm a loser.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I've had the privilege of working with our guest on 2 films that Holiday has done. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And it's always, I purposely like just kind of leave him alone and just
Yeah, because
do
you,
what he
you,
does
you
and-
know that he's doing his techie.
yeah,
thing
and
yeah.
it just all works out
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
And anyways, I think we can introduce Seth now.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
Seth,
Hello, everyone.
welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Tony and Rochelle.
Yeah. The man who needs no introduction.
None at all.
You could cut off my head and people would know who I am.
Oh,
Yes, it's
okay.
true. It's true.
By the neon tee.
By the neon tee,
Neon
yeah.
tea and the
Yeah.
glasses.
And well, I mean, those would be on my head when they cut it off. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Oh, that's right.
yeah, I imagine myself like on a pike, and it's just like the sunglasses and everything.
Not a pike.
But hey,
Hey,
welcome.
thank you.
We're not sure where this is going, but we're gonna go.
I've got some things I can talk about.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow, you brought notes?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had another guest bring notes, and Tony, took them away.
Oh, do you want them?
I did. No.
Okay.
No. Like I said, this is not my wheelhouse, but I'm gonna try my best. But anyways, Seth is a friend of Hull Bay because Seth worked on Do You Remember Me? Yep. And our upcoming short, Hold This, directed by Sada Shakur. And that was this summer. And yeah, and we may have even more stuff to work with you on. And at some point, we're going to get a lot of money and be able to start paying people correctly.
Yes.
But
That's the goal.
anyways, my first question is, how do you like working for Hull Bay?
It's definitely interesting, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
I think it's a neutral thing.
Yeah.
It's a neutral thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I was gonna say go on a sentence, but it's yeah, I like it.
Okay. All right. Because we like you.
Thank you.
All right.
It's also a nice opportunity to be able to try out some things because Do You Remember Me was the first time I sort of tried out that whole video transmitter setup thing. I had used video transmitters before. Those video transmitters that I was using on Do You Remember Me, first actual practical, I tested them to make sure that they turned on and send a signal, but it was the first test of how well do they work with a camera, and how well do they transmit signal through walls, when the camera's constantly moving around and people are in the way and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we should probably say, like, Seth is the resident digital expert. He's chosen to work because he keeps inventing things, but he works as a DIT, which is a digital imaging technologist. Technician. Okay,
You almost got it.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
technologist. Is that even a word?
It is. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Like
Well,
people,
it's not the right
people
word.
in Silicon Valley use that word.
You so blew that completely.
I know what they do, and I know you need one. So he has, like, basically, as a student, he's graduated now, but setting up these sort of
Also from FSU.
yeah
This is
FSU
true.
woo woo, these systems for creating a video village on set, which isn't really a part of the equipment that's available at the college for
whatever
students to
reason.
use. Yeah,
It's like I can get like a basic transmitter for like maybe $100-$120. It's like, why is this not available? Like even just the transmitters, let people like bring their computer monitors or whatever. It'll work.
Yeah.
As long as it's not high end.
I've been lobbying for it, and that we need follow focus, because people need to practice that,
Yeah.
and that's what you're going to find in industry. So I think Zach's on board. So we may get some. Not that it helps you at all, but
Right, yeah, now that I'm graduated.
yeah,
And also, I
yeah.
have my own stuff, so.
yes.
A lot of students at FSU, they want to be.
You okay? Oh my God, Peggy, get your inhaler. Okay, good. Can Tony have a hit?
A lot of students want to be directors and producers and maybe actors, but you wanted to be and have excelled at being the nuts and bolts
Yeah.
of things. Where did you get that from?
Probably the 4 years I spent in engineering and a tech school the years prior to me coming to college. Because literally, like, I think junior year of, so long story short, I went to a tech high school. I did engineering as my trade. But then junior year, I realized, hey, I don't really want to do this. I want to do film video. And that was past the cutoff point of like, oh, yeah, here's where you can switch shops. I was past that. So it's like, well, I'm in engineering now. So, but it makes it so I have very interesting abilities and very strong abilities like doing addition. Which is not a skill that everyone has for whatever reason. It's actually quite astounding how many people just aren't able to like do basic addition.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's what calculators are for, right?
Well, what if you don't have a calculator? And it's like, I know that's the thing that math professors say. What if you're on a film set, you're like rigging up a light, like, you're literally one hand on the light, one hand like it's somewhere doing something else. How are you going to pull out a calculator?
No, that's true.
That's true.
It's true.
So tell our audience what a DIT does.
So it varies a lot based on like different productions. Like on smaller level productions, a DIT would just be the person that's like offloading footage on their laptop. But on much bigger productions, DITs will basically be the ones that are like that are working a lot with the camera team. Like they'll have basically exposure control, like especially in multicam like filmmaking, they'll make sure that all the cameras are matching exposure levels and stuff like that. And they'll also like sort of do some color grading on set to make sure that it has the look that they want. A lot of times they'll like help out in terms of like, going to the rental houses, checking out all the camera equipment, all that stuff, making sure it's up to par. And then from there, like that's the basic. That's the base of it, but like a lot of times, like it varies a lot on what they do. Like some of them will have their own video transmission stuff that they'll provide. Some of them will do like other stuff. Like, I mean, what I like to focus on is like helping out script supervisors do their job. Like I'm working on a workflow that will basically allow it, like myself or script supervisor. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it so they have independent control eventually. But for now, basically just me recording like little recordings of the takes and stuff like that, and then putting them side by side each other so that a script supervisor can actually see continuity. Because it's like it's hard to remember every minute detail of continuity, like hair being on one side, a kitchen thing in the background, stuff like that. Like it's hard to remember all that and then also do your job.
Yeah.
Like especially when it's just take, okay, next shot, next shot, next shot. Like you don't have that reference permanently embedded in your head, but this way you can have it like side by side, and also in certain circumstances playing takes side by side to see if there's any differences in action, like person like punches with a different arm, which doesn't typically happen because typically that stuff is actually choreographed.
Kind of like this.
Could be. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Brawling on the podcast?
Oh yeah. There's lots of brawling.
Yes.
What's your plan if I just get up and just like go over there and start talking the rest of the podcast?
We have none.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of plans.
Because we don't have a DIT.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that's the problem with not having a person on camera.
Our cameraman's actually sick today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
yeah.
true.
He was telling me that, yeah. But
Sick.
Sick. I say sick, but he has some.
Sick, which means how's the new girlfriend?
Oh, don't clock him.
Oh, I'm totally
are.
clocking him. Are
We
you
are.
kidding me?
Crazy.
Like, come
We
on.
are.
Yeah, I didn't say his name, did I?
No.
No.
But I think at this point, people know who our cameraman is. He's
Yes.
sending shots.
He's
Well, that's his fault for wandering into shots, isn't it?
all the time. Hey, Ollie.
What's up, homie?
So, you know, at least on the 2 films that you and I have worked on together, you did wear all of those hats. Like you were script super. I think the first on Do You Remember Me, Ben, what's Ben's last
Brendan.
name? Brandon, sorry, was assisting you with that. For Hold This, you kind of carried it all down. The other thing I really appreciate about you is that you don't just kind of stay in your lane. You were very active with helping out, whether it was the focus puller, the AC, or even like the director or the camera person. We actually have this picture. We're going to show it right now of DK and this contraption that you created for her to be able to do like these walking shots and kind of dolly shots and we're looking at that now. But like, do you just sit around and like create things that make filmmakers' lives easier?
It's just a thing of I'm always like thinking like I think it's impossible for me to just like sit still and have no thoughts. Basically, it's like it's just hard for me to do so. So I figure I might as well just like use it for stuff. Like when I first made the shoulder rig, it was primarily because like I was doing a short film where I wanted to like run down a hallway, and at the time it's like I was in just lighting class like. Just having gone out of intermediate cinema, we didn't have like shoulder mounts. We've never been demoed on it, so I'm like, I'm gonna make my own so that I can run down. Because it's like otherwise, I'm just gonna be holding it handheld and it's gonna look like nothing.
Yeah.
So I made it like this PVC rig, and I just off of a video tutorial I found. I email the equipment technician Paul.
Shout out,
Hey,
Paul.
yeah, shout out Paul. I emailed him like.
Paul on our podcast.
We should have Paul on the
That would be
podcast.
so
Get
fun.
on
Hold
that,
can
V.
you get on that right now?
That would be,
Paul.
Right now,
that
yes.
would be
Yeah.
incredible. I would
would.
watch the hell out of it. But, I emailed him like, hey, I've got this shoulder mount. Can I show it to you so you can approve it for me to use? And he's like, sure. And I go there and he's like, I don't even know what to say. But
Seriously.
he didn't know what to say. He recommended me some PVC glue that made it so that it would actually hold like. Prior to that, I just had some Gorilla Glue I was using to hold the PVC joints together. But then he recommended me a PVC glue that basically chemically binds it, so that it's like you have to cut it in order to like get it off, which is good because between that point when he told me about it and me actually applying it, we were doing a test shoot. And long story short, one of the poles for the PVC shoulder mount sort of came off, and this was when Brendan was manning the camera, sort of like backed up against this stairwell, and it just fell down the entire set of stairs. Luckily, no one was down there.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Yeah.
What's
The-
PCB?
PVC. It's the pipe that carries your water around your house.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Plastic- Plastic pipe. Well, no, it's cool. It's just PVC is used a lot by DIY filmmakers. Like I've seen like
I didn't want to
Track and Dolly.
Yeah, it's a lightweight material that's cheap and pretty sturdy. So yeah.
Yeah.
My husband would know it
He would totally, yeah.
PVC
Greg
is-
is down with PVC. Yeah.
because he redid our bathroom upstairs. Yeah. I have an Inspector Gadget that I'm married
That's
to.
cool.
Yeah.
But just in different ways. He actually created this whole studio.
Yeah.
It used to be a bar. It did.
Do you know what the bar was called?
No, it didn't have a name, but it did have like one of those like lights with bush on it, and then it turned on and it.
Bush, like the president.
No, like the beer,
Oh.
Bush beer.
Oh, yeah. BUSCH.
Oh, okay.
Not to be
I don't know.
confused with
The
Bush
German
beans.
Bush.
The
Yeah.
German Bush.
I wish that you still had that because that would be so cool for our
He may-
podcast.
he may
if
still
we-
have it.
If we just turned on the disco lights every
and then
once
it
in a
just came down.
Ask
all right.
if we can get that.
Okay.
Okay. If he can't do it, maybe Seth could do it.
Seth
Maybe.
could totally make us a disco ball.
Yeah.
He could probably do it right now during the podcast.
Definitely. Yeah. And it would be better than
Disco
what you could
ball.
buy. Yeah. The other remarkable thing about Seth, besides his tech skills, is that he's a great writer and he makes films.
He does make films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great writer. I've written things such as Goblin Story.
Yes! I love Goblin Story. And I'm still upset that you never made it.
Oh, I'm making it.
You are?
Yeah.
When?
So basically, back in December, before I left to go on internship, I recorded a bunch of voiceovers with different people, including Allie and Anya and some other people. So I recorded the lines for Goblin Story, and now I'm in the process of figuring out how we can work on doing the set building in Minecraft.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, as a machinima, basically. So I've put together a voice cut and stuff like that. I'm gonna I've talked to Allie Thompson about it. She's down to help with sound design, as in do sound design.
Yeah.
Because it's there's so many different sounds and stuff like that, and it's I can't wrap my head around sounds.
Yeah.
I love video stuff. Sound, it's well, I can hear it.
Right. Yeah, that's me in lighting. I'm like, can I see the face? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You had a film during, what was that last cohort that we did in the spring?
Visions.
Visions, yes. You had a film there, which was just hilarious. Starring you, written by you, directed by you. Did you edit it as well?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So
I edit a lot of my films.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
What film are we going to take a look at today?
Dangerous Delivery, 2-day shipping. It is a sort of sequel to a film that I did in the past, just called Dangerous Delivery. I did it for my intermediate cinema project, and then afterwards I was it was less story of it formation of it sort of went along the lines of I was sitting around one day, I think either in bed or on the set of Balls of Tin, season 2. We could talk about that too if you want, but I was what would maybe a really good sequel title for Dangerous Delivery would be 2-day shipping, because it's package shipping and stuff like that. And then later on, I was talking to a person named Tyler Sargent about it, and he was oh, can you have Ernie say for Sherney? And that was it. So we were going off of those two things for the script.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look at
Dangerous Delivery 2.
Dangerous Delivery 2.
Yeah. 2-day shipping, really.
2-day shipping.
But it's a sequel to Dangerous Delivery.
Okay.
Which, was that in Visions as well?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
2-day shipping didn't get in, but that's also because it was 20 minutes long, and at the time of Visions, it wasn't really finished. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna find his children and use them as taping paper! Skin them alive and box my gifts to my children! When I find him, I'm gonna bury him underneath the prison! No! The center of the earth!
Is that the boss?
Oh, not you two.
Who did this to you?
It was
Someone far more powerful. The boss was weak. In fact, he shouldn't even be called a boss. I found someone with far more strength than he could ever dream of.
What? More powerful than the boss?
Duh, I just said that. Anyways, we're gonna take you to them.
And what makes you think I'll let you take us?
Oh, not you.
Whoa!
Hey!
Just your little sidekick.
Hey, give him back!
I'd be careful if I were you. I see any funny business and your sidekick is going over.
He's not my sidekick and you can't do this! What do you want from me?
My boss wants your bag. Something like that would make their plan a whole lot easier.
Okay, fine. I'll hand it over. With everything inside. Now, are you gonna tell me where your boss is, or are we gonna do this the hard way?
Do your worst. Wait, please. I can't tell you who they are, but they're in the warehouse.
Well, that was easy.
I love the homage to the old school,
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo,
chasing.
like,
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It's just-
the Scooby Doo stuff was so. So there's a lot of stuff behind that. Basically, first day of like shooting in a Hurley, supposed to be the only day of shooting in a Hurley, but basically, we did that shot, or we did basically. We just had the camera locked off stationary, and I would just give like directions for people to like go in one room and then go to another room, and then like I would basically have like certain people come out and then go to specific rooms, but then in post I would basically just damn the order to hell,
Yeah.
and then just move them around so it's like they're just everywhere.
Brilliant.
But
Yeah.
what happened with that was I forgot that there were some props that were needed, such as so you heard some screaming from the box.
Yes.
That's Ernie.
Yeah.
That's the character of Ernie, who has not been seen in this clip, but basically he was in the first Dangerous Delivery 2. The first Dangerous Delivery 2 is crazy, but the first Dangerous Delivery, but for this film he had to be recast because of some scheduling issues. But forgot to have that held, the prop of Ernie, who was in a box through unknown means. You'll have to watch the film. And then also forgot to deliver his bag, the big computer bag.
Yeah.
That I basically was like, I wanted it to look like it was always filled with stuff, but I didn't want Angie, the actor of the deliverer, to have to actually carry a million things in there. So I used PVC pipe again.
Yep.
I just made like a sort of like skeleton frame, like a rectangular cube sounds like the wrong word because a cube is a square but 3D. But anyway, so a shape that is a rectangle but 3D, just inside there so that it would keep its its wide shape. Yeah, I don't know.
A rectangular cube.
It's not, but a cube, it means it's all equal.
Like
Right.
my heart is telling me prism.
No. This is
Come on,
bother
man.
me for a while.
Know your shapes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
dude.
Yeah,
Geometry.
we should continue to talk about this.
I agree. So yeah, forgot that. So we were hoping on like just redoing that the same day, but because of time, we really couldn't. So we just reshot it a different day. And then the thing with that is, all of the cast members were so tired from just running around, like even just between all the 4 rooms, is because it's like I had them do that like 20 times, and then I was like, okay, yeah, we'll just take a break and then go again. It's like, Seth, come on, man, not enough. Let's just move on. But yeah, so that was that, and then actually, I'll let you ask questions. So are there any parts that you want to talk about with that before I?
Well,
I've got some things.
I love the homage in the thing, but so I didn't see Dangerous Delivery 1,
You did?
or I did not.
Oh, you need to see that.
Okay, so
It's
maybe
like-
you can ask the next question.
Well, it's like Looney Tunes. Like
it is
like
Looney
there's a
Tunes.
scene where the guy's like goes to look at what time it is, doesn't have a watch on, and his hands there, and then these hands come up from beneath and put a watch on his wrist.
That's handy.
See, even Peggy thought that was funny. And then it stops right in the middle when they have pizza. They do a commercial for Macario's Pizza.
Which I thought that they were giving me a special discount for, because I called them and was like, hey, we're doing this film. We're going to advertise you. Could we get a discount? And they were like, oh, yeah, sure. We'll give you a 10% discount. 10% discount is just what they give students. Not saying that Macari's is bad. I like Macari's. But it's like, I could have probably clarified a bit, but,
Yeah.
it is what it is. The pizza was good.
Yeah.
And discount
And
either
it's
way.
funny.
Yeah, it's
the,
funny
the,
too.
The scene in the film, yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch that scene and I'm like, oh, Macarios, come on. Yeah.
So comedy's your thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I like being funny.
Like, no disrespect, but you don't come across as being.
Yeah, you're incredibly
like
deadpan.
yes, like look, all the time. Like I'm like on eggshells around you sometimes. I'm like, I
Definitely don't have to be.
I know, but
If you've heard
you know.
some of the things that I've said,
But,
some of
yeah.
the devices that I've named very questionable things.
Oh gosh. Are we zoned for this?
I was gonna say, it's like how deep do we go in terms of like, are there? I mean, I was gonna say, are there censors? But no, because you're not,
No.
No.
switching live. But yeah,
There are not any censors, and children should not watch this podcast.
I agree. Children should not be around me. This isn't it's not a legally required thing. I just don't like them very much.
But okay, so yes, so comedy is definitely your thing, and I am really interested in if there is another genre that is in you that you haven't, because I think you would actually be good at horror.
Yeah. I like horror. It's every time I do it, I either make it funny or I accidentally make it funny. Because I made another short film called Bottom of the Totem Pole. Long story short, I own a totem pole. It's just a single cat head. I got it at a yard sale for like $20. It's probably cursed, but I just have it. So I was like, oh, lighting project. I'm just gonna make a film about, because I wrote it for your class, for your short film development class. It was a script that we had to have 0 dialogue for. Oh. So that also made it good for lighting, because no dialogue equals not a huge need to have a sound person. But we had a sound person for some stuff. But anyway, long story short, did that. I was like trying to make it scary, but it's just a totem pole. Like that's just sort of there. Like how scary is that going to be?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I like
But
it.
even more funny is Five Shifts at EQ. You saw that, right?
I did.
That was
in
in Visions.
Yeah, that was
Oh
hilarious.
my gosh. Like,
Yeah.
fan favorite.
Yeah.
Because all students know about EQ and Paul. And my only disappointment was that Paul was so nice on the phone.
Yeah.
I wanted him to yell.
Well, I mean, there was a part where he was like at the beginning when the EQ worker first comes in. I originally had it in script like, "Oh, congratulations, you got hired to EQ," but then he was like, "I wouldn't say that. They got the job. They're doing the job. Their reward is the money." So yeah.
That's very Paul-like.
So interesting, just getting him in a sound booth and just being like, "Okay, yeah, here's your direction, Paul, my boss."
The other thing that I'm interested in is like, so you obviously have this knack for film and video technology.
Mhm.
How does that transfer into other areas of, like, have you built a computer yet?
Not yet, but I am looking to, because my current computer is interesting. I think the graphics card is sort of dying because sometimes my monitor, like a random monitor, will just turn off for like a couple seconds. And at first I was like, oh, maybe it's something with the power distribution from my power bank. I have a huge power bank that weighs like 40 pounds. It's basically a UPS. Long story short, if I threw it at a person, it would probably kill them. Anyway,
So Seth has weapons.
yes, well, I mean, anything.
Odd weapons.
Oh yeah, computers. So I thought it was something to do with that, but it's like all of it. It's not all of it is hooked up to the same like points of power. So it's not using the same types of power. So it's not that. So eventually I whittled down. It's like, oh, it's just my computer is a piece of shit, and I got it in like not eighth grade. That's way too. I got it in. Wait, did I get it in 8th grade? No way. I got it.
That's really old.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got it in
Computer
12th
years.
grade, in senior or I think summer before senior year of high school when we were all COVID locked down.
Mm.
I was like I was wanting to do some more editing stuff, so I got the computer. And then it's a pretty good computer overall. I just hate the C drive because it is so small and everything is on it, and every time I want to do anything, it's like, oh yeah, sorry, you have 9 gigabytes of space left, and it's like I can't delete anything because apparently it's all important for the computer, but. Yeah.
You could put another drive in.
I asked that question.
I'm not sort of doing that.
I didn't understand any of the answer.
Basically, I'm looking to build a new computer. I'm mostly just waiting for Black Friday or specifically Cyber Monday after Black Friday, when
Yes.
all of the like, computer parts and stuff like that are on, discount. I've got it in my calendar, set it for 4 weeks notification, 3 weeks. So I'm like, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be up at like midnight.
Just
Exactly.
another fun fact: Black people hate the fact that Black Friday is called Black Friday.
Oh,
Why is it called Black Friday?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Cheap.
It's that whole Tootie thing, like behind the 8 ball.
We're doing Facts of Life again. That's awesome.
I love talking about Tootie.
Yes, you do.
I want to get back on whether or not on what a rectangular cube is.
Yes, please.
It's a rectangular prism.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not a prism. You were so
Say
full. No, that is not. It's a
A
volume.
3D rectangle is a rectangular prism
No.
or a cuboid.
No,
Cuboid.
no.
Cuboid?
Yeah, sometimes the internet is not correct.
Didn't plug in the computer.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
I know.
We
No
really-
there went that
We
podcast.
have to have a postmortem about this.
I
'cause
know.
This is, we have to do a podcast with power.
Yeah.
Like Seth, help me out.
You need power, right?
Yeah.
How much do we need power in order to do this?
Probably a bit of power.
Okay.
I would honestly recommend just like using a desktop PC because then you don't have to worry about it could be an issue of just like in recording, like it drains more power because it's more processor heavy. So, I'm not a huge like Mac person. I don't know how they build them. So
Did you get all that?
Yeah. Fix it, V.
I got it. Forget about it.
Yeah. Get us a tower.
I'll get you a tower. And you know what shape it's going to be? A rectangular prism.
That's not a thing.
it definitely is. It's like
It's really not.
he said it, and I was like, oh yeah, the rectangular prism.
I don't think so. I'm going to argue about this till we die.
I love this back and forth we have.
I have nothing to add to this conversation.
I have the hiccups now. You made me have the hiccups.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Is that a stress thing? Have you been hitting the bottle regularly?
When I hiccup, it usually sounds like I'm dying, and then people are like, oh, are you okay? And it's like, no, I just hiccup. It's like a...
Seth Rigby,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
We learned a lot. Well, I tried to learn a lot.
Wow, and
Whoa.
and our magical host Tony doesn't turn her phone off. Wah, 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 wah.
This happens way too many times.
It does. Like what? You're always the one. Like why
I know.
turn your devices off?
Okay, I don't sound like that
Turn
at all.
your devices off.
Anyways, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for, this is funny. And I'm going to go on YouTube and watch all your stuff because
Perfect.
I feel like I've been missing something. In
Oh
life.
yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
It
that's,
makes me
that's
laugh.
what I feel like. I just, this part of me that's missing. And I'm cold now because I don't have a sweater on. You were smart. You brought a sweater. I didn't bring a sweater.
This is actually a flannel.
Okay, so you're gonna like be like, oh, it's not a rectangular prism, but it's like, this is a flannel.
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, perfect. Okay, you know what?
knows what hills to die on.
Yes, I do.
So I hope you know I'm going to find that one video I took on Balls of Tin where I start the video vertical and then rotate my phone continuously. And I'm like, hey, Rochelle, here's some B-roll for you.
Please do.
I'm gonna make sure that haunts you.
Okay.
Please do.
All right.
All right.
That's well deserved. Yeah.
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 All right.
Fine.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, maybe you'll see another episode if our producer ever gets his shit together.
Well, it's all about the power, right?
Yeah, power.
Yeah.
You need electrons, actually.
And you need black power.
Yeah, black power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, gay power.
There you go. All of us power.
No V power.
I mean, clearly, as we can see.
Yeah.
All right. And that's the short of it.
The short of it is brought to you by the Den Beauty Lounge. Visit thedenbeautylounge.glossgenius.com for more information and book your appointment today.